Not everyone is as lucky as William Zabka, who got a second shot at stardom after reprising his role as Johnny Lawrence in Cobra Kai. Before he was Cobra Kai's lead, the man's a popular 80s heartthrob. If that wasn't enough, his career took off when he landed the role of Johnny Lawrence in The Karate Kid. Zabka's portrayal of Johnny. Zabka smashed his role in Karate Kid. That in 1985, he was nominated for the Young Artist Award. To make it even more impressive, the man was only 20 back then. Now, in The Karate Kid, his character got several girlfriends, including Elizabeth Shue's Allie. But in reality, nobody knows his girlfriend. And can you believe he didn't even have any fling, even among his cast members? Is he a saint? Considering he could get any girl he wanted, Zabka actually married pretty late in his life. So who's the lucky girl? Any guesses? And no, she's not in showbiz. The woman he married is someone named Stacy. But like Zabka, she keeps a pretty low profile. Still, we managed to dig up some info about these two's relationship. According to an article by People, they tied the knot in 2008, and they're proud parents to 2 kids. And after a little more digging, we found out the actor was actually focused on raising his godson, who came of age as soon as his son was born. Talk about a model godfather. Now, back to Stacy Zabka. Man, it's really hard to snoop around her, since she keeps a very private life, even more so than her husband. And what do you know, their kids also shy away from the spotlight, which is actually pretty good if you think about it closely. So far, we've only known a couple of things about her, like the fact that she was born Stacy Lynn Doss, and that she was born in 1974, which makes her 9 years younger than her husband. This makes us wonder, how did they meet? We probably won't ever know, but what we do know is that they met in the early 2000s, and that they had a private wedding ceremony, attended only by close family and friends. True to their brand of being private people, right? Surprisingly, she doesn't have any social media accounts, and she hasn't been seen in the public eye since 2010. And this was during the Karate Kid movie premiere. The woman's practically a ghost. So what else do we know about Stacy Zabka? Well, apparently, she's a businesswoman. But if you ask us what kind of business she does, there's no record of it. It's kinda annoying how we have little to no information about her, and at the same time, we can't help but admire her for keeping everything under wraps. And as a businesswoman, according to what we dug up about her, her estimated net worth is $100,000, which is not bad. Kudos to that. So yeah, we haven't seen her in a long while, but that could change anytime soon. With Zabka's career, it's impossible to keep a low profile now, since he is a superstar thanks to his role in Cobra Kai. But more than being a superstar, one thing that definitely changed him is being a father. Aww. And this came in handy too, especially since he's surrounded by kids in the show. In the same interview with People, being a dad is something that feeds you, not consumes you. Not only that, he even thought of opening up his own camp, because he loves children so much. Not gonna lie, we could totally see him doing this. Plus, the fact that he considers himself as a counselor type of guy. He'd be perfect for the role. In addition to this, being a father also changed William Zabka as an actor. According to him, being a father gives you a paternal heart. That made him give a piece of himself there, which obviously extends to his craft. As we all know, his role in Cobra Kai is an absent father to Robbie. And although the two had a strained relationship, he found comfort in caring for another pupil, Miguel Diaz. Isn't that ironic? And a bit bittersweet? Now, Zabka said that one of his favorite scenes to shoot in the series is the time he spent with Miguel Diaz. Johnny, your favoritism is showing. But that's one of the few good aspects of his character, since, Lord knows, the man's got a crappy relationship, especially with Robbie's mother. But that's just in character though. Make no mistake, William Zabka is every bit of a loving man and father to his family. Since we don't know much about William Zabka's wife, let's focus on the next best thing, William Zabka himself. A native of New York, Zabka is born on October 20th, 1965. And apart from being an actor, he's also an accomplished producer, director, and screenwriter, with many projects under his belt. Which is why we're not surprised that he has a current estimated net worth of a staggering $3 million. But of course, he's most known for his role in The Karate Kid. Now, most of you might not know this, but William Zabka came from a family of actors. That's right, so it's no wonder he's got a knack for acting. His parents, Nancy and William, are established Hollywood actors. But let's focus on William Zabka. So, we know he's famous for his role as Johnny Lawrence in The Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. But Zabka also has other projects worth checking out, such as the TV drama Dreams of Gold, The Mel Fisher Story, as well as comedy horror The Python, and the rom-com Back to School. But more important than all of this, did you know? Recently, it's been revealed that William Zabka and Ralph Macchio had a real-life feud while filming The Karate Kid all those years ago. And the truth of the matter was just revealed recently. Turns out their rivalry went beyond the camera. How did we know? Well, Ralph Macchio spilled the tea. But just to be clear, they didn't get into an argument. Instead, it's because of what happened on set. Anyway, as he sat down for an interview with The Guardian, here's what happened. When they were filming the Karate Kid movie in 1983, Ralph Macchio got knocked out cold, but it wasn't on purpose. And what's worse, the two actors never really warmed up to each other. The incident happened while they were filming the Halloween fight. They may have bad blood then, but the movie made full use of their tension. Now, you may be asking, how did Ralph Macchio get knocked out? The actor didn't get into detail, but there's been confirmation that William Zabka really kicked him in the face back then. Why? Well, the scene required Ralph Macchio to provoke William Zabka and the rest of the Cobra Kai actors. Apparently, he got way too deep into the role, but all of this was in the past. Now, both actors are good friends, which is a relief. Phew! And now, we get to see them fight side by side in the latest season of Cobra Kai. Sure, they may have started off on the wrong foot, but it's a joy to see their friendship develop as the years go by. Now, they have no choice but to work together if they ever want to beat Terry Silver. However, we're still waiting on a Season 6 announcement for Cobra Kai. Until then, this has been today's video about the truth behind William Zabka's wife, family life, and net worth.